Before we explore the value of online databases, let's first take a look at the resources students might otherwise use when engaged in inquiry learning. So let's imagine your class is researching African American scientists. Let's take a look at what that first page result of a Google search would yield. So right in front and center we have Amazon.com. We can just do a quick scroll to see that several of these resources are probably not learning resources. Most students are going to choose what they see first, so let's just take a look at George Washington Carver, and this links to a Wikipedia article. And our first evaluation question for this information source is it easy to read? Is it distracting for students to read? Are there lots of links that take them away from the information? Links that might take them to an online store, or advertisements that really visually clutter the page? Or is the content very easy to read and visually appealing? For example, here's another article about George Washington Carver in one of the top 5 search results from biography.com, and as you scroll down, you'll see lots of advertisements, pop-up ads that really visually clutter the page and make it difficult to follow the information. The second question is the content written at a reading level that's appropriate for your learners? Most content on the internet will not be geared towards elementary readers, Wikipedia included. Evaluation question number 3, can the content be read aloud? That feature is not available in Wikipedia. The fourth evaluation question is, can the content be translated into other languages? And in this case, the answer is yes. Wikipedia articles can be translated using Google Translate. Question number 5, which is extremely important. We want to make sure our students are critical consumers of media. Is the content created by a reliable source? And Wikipedia articles are created by anonymous volunteers, and so that's a hard no. That being said, Wikipedia is fine as a jumping off point. So it's a good way to learn a little bit about the subject to direct your research, but it's not something that we want students to consider as a reliable resource. And finally, the last evaluation question is the content up to date? And you can see that this is an article from Live Science, which was another top result, and it was written 7 years ago. Not to mention there's some really fun ads over here that I know lots of students would click on. Okay, now it's your turn. You're going to step into the virtual shoes of your students by opening up a new window and performing your own Google search. Now think about a content area or unit that you know you're going to teach this year, and imagine your students are doing research around that topic. Your Google search is going to use keywords that you think your students would use, and then choose one of the top 5 search results, and you're going to evaluate it in the same way that we just did. So at the conclusion of this video, just click on Evaluating Online Resources, and it will walk you through step by step those 6 questions to determine, is this a quality learning resource that you want your students to use and that you believe will support their unique learning needs.